Hello? 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 Backup mic. Backup headset mic. Which is, you know, horrible. Yeah. It's I'll have to maybe I'll try to get like a full reboot or something. But yeah, it's quite probably broken. It quite probably broke. I sound less manly now. Oh well. It's a headset mic. Headset mics are atrocious. I haven't used a headset mic for years. And luckily this headset actually has a mic, because otherwise I'd have no mic today. At all. Although, I could have webcam mic, which is even worse. Which is even worse. Are we going to carry on with this? Because this is a nightmare. Boost my mic sound. My mic sound is pretty bloody loud as it is. No, you'll never see me. It's not happening. I have a webcam because I talk to my family, but the rest of you, hell no. There's and then built-in laptop webcam mic. That's worse. It's definitely worse. Teams of VTuber. Look, I'm not gonna lie and say I haven't looked. I just couldn't find anyone. You're Starsector, not me. Well, you can fuck off. Right, anyway. Well, I'll have to go with this, because I'll have to basically look at the mic some other time. Oh god. Hang on, let's see if I can actually boost myself a bit. Up a bit then. How am I going to boost myself? That's a good question. An interesting way, because I haven't really got a very good mixer for this. How about now? Is that too loud? Is that better? How's that going? Is that going to be a little bit... Yeah, literally the beginning of the stream. Better. Okay, so we'll go with this for today, and I'll see when I can get a new mic for. Because I would ideally Monday, but you know, if I'm going to get a new mic, I'm going to switch my entire setup. I'm going to get a mixer and stuff like that. Because I was kind of waiting to get that, and I guess my hand has been forced, which is, you know, fun. Can I be loud when you talk? Yeah, because it's a headset mic. You can have me slightly quiet all the time, or you can have me louder all the time, but I'll peak when I shout. Okay, let's put it back down again. Nah, peaking is rough. I'll put it back where it was before, and all you guys just have to pay attention a little bit longer. What the hell were we doing last time? I can't remember. You're gonna get proper like ASMR me drinking now. All the sounds that wouldn't have been picked up. You're getting picked up on my mic. Intense. Oh yeah, we failed at the hyper shunt. That's definitely true. Emissions wise, so we're heading this way out of Jangala. There's nothing over here, so I'm assuming I got lost. I know someone pointed out to me in the comments. Drink to relieve mic stress. Lower the chat box. No, you are chat. You are combat chat. You are combat chat. Get used to it. Now I'm curious what the honk sounds like. Oh god. Your subconscious decided I need a new mic. My subconscious does not require me to spend several £100 on a mic. Thank you very much. Oh, for God's sake. Fuck. That was a bit high pitched, but that's what you're getting for now. Someone pointed out quite accurately that if I've got some stuff left over in I've got leftover ships. I've got ships I haven't even touched yet. Flux conduits can take much more. Oh god. Like that's a level of stress I did not need on a Friday night, you know? But yeah. I've got a bloody Doom and a Fury in here. Like, I don't need this anymore because we've got... I've got this, I guess, so I don't need this anymore. But I've got a Doom and a Fury, which I'm not going to... which I'll take with me. I don't think I'm going to be able to use now. I'll drop them off until, again, we can repair them. You know, can I... I'll take the extra crew. Not going to waste the stuff there. Pop into Ashara, pick him up. I want to get the skill. Like I said, my next level up, which is not that far away, is going to be getting the field repair skill, and at which point we start repairing the demods of the ships. Give me all of them. Right. Let's hop back home, right? Did we do anything else? Okay, so... is over there. Helicore Archive. Yeah, can't do that quite yet. There's an artifact in Algabar. Contacts. Data recovery over there. Celestial scan object over there. And steam transport over there. So again, we're probably going to head back home for now. Oh, for God's sake. Stop making me drink with a crappy headset mic. You got my last little sighs of relief as well. Right. Oscar redeemed and ada. It's time to spend those points. No, oh God, no. This is when everyone just leaves because of the change in mic. Everyone's just gonna go away. No. The core will stay. I will jettison the core. Right. Dr. Shogun is far away. Monthly expense is expensive. Because expenses... God, no, damn it. Phthonus. I don't recognize Phthonus. Phthonus must be must be one of the new ships. Damn it. 221T is the Sunder. Come on. And a quick honk. Honk. Nope. I'm gonna guess it's this one? Nope, that was wrong. That was gonna be my second guess back there. This was my second guess. Hi, Day Sleeper. Super to sleep. Do they not sleep during the day? Does this spam of small carriers make sense here? There's nothing wrong with carriers. Carriers are super strong. They always have been. Let's drop some stuff up in storage. Right, it's all in there. Good. Let's drop off some fleet ships into storage. Wow, actually... Okay, so... Turns out... Yeah, I've got old Zodiac. Okay, hang on. Let's drop everything into storage. So you go into storage here. You go into storage there. Turns out in storage we have the Doom, which is quite badly damaged. The Mescan is badly damaged. You aren't. The grid engines is a pain though, but you're around. You have life support and automated systems, so I kind of want to wait until repair you. You definitely need repairs because I cannot carry around 1,400 extra crew for this. Shikomi, best PTSD carrier fight, absolutely. I love that was it the patch notes for Shadow Yards still say trying to fix the glowing Shikomi bug. In Faroe Islands, it's 9 PM here. That's quite far up. I've heard it's beautiful there. I haven't been, personally. Dominion was hard to follow. Well, they'll probably... it went quite well, so we'll carry on with it on next week. Although, unfortunately, I was going to put the VOD up on YouTube, but pretty much every song on that was flagged by content ID. Which is unfortunate, but there you go. Anyway, now we have too much crew, so stockpile, sources... I'm going to put this into storage. I'm going to put, what, 400 into storage. Put these people into storage. They are people, but we will put them into storage. Right, so... What is the situation here? We're gonna have a quick gander review, weren't we? Now that we're here... Now that we are here... Some Reapers... It's fine. Okay, I guess I think we have what we want. I was gonna drop off... I did drop off the kite. They are chill dudes, indeed they are. Indeed they are. Right, well we got a mission to do in Hadu anyway, so let's go do the mission in Hadu. Actually, how are we doing here? How is the colony actually doing? Three months to size 4, which will size 4 will be what exactly? It can't. Oh, it's gonna be light industry. We just got it's gonna be light industry. It's gonna be light industry because we can buff you up. Besides, if you also make you a free port, light industry also gives us the drugs we need. Yeah, they change. The numbers changed. Basically, 3 gives you 1, 4 gives you 2, 5 gives you 3, 6 gives you 4, and that's it. I don't need a patrol HQ until I have a heavy industry. Once I have a heavy industry, then I can get a patrol HQ. Right. Again, we're colonizing. What was it? We're colonizing at some point. Was it the L5? Yeah, it's the L5. No atmosphere, 150, so that's probably going to be our next colony. That's where we're going to put the refinery, that's where we're going to put the heavy industry. Probably heavy industry first, followed by refinery. I haven't decided that yet. Because we can do that there without worries about pollution and stuff. Is it a good idea to colonize them? Only if they're worthwhile. Like, for example, all these planets are roughly the same. They're not very good. The only reason they want to have this one here is because I have basically a place to stick all my industry. Now that it matters where things are, especially because you haven't got space for everything. Right, let's go to Hadu. Mining was good for me because my planet is amazing for mining. Like I rolled. This planet is ridiculously good for mining because it's got really good ultra-rich rare ore, ultra-rich ore, and plentiful organics. So it does really well for mining. So which is why I rolled mining first. And it's not necessarily always something you want to do first. It just works out for here. In all yeah. So it's down to what's on them and what their hazard rating is. Let me find if Hadu's right next door. We can do this. Though Hadu is of course a. I keep forgetting this, but Hadu is of course a high warning place. What are we doing in Hadu? Ogion. Where's Ogion? There's only one place in Hadu, isn't there? Yeah. The desert world. The place that I would like to colonize, because that probably is colonizable. It's just unfortunate that it's in a bloody high risk system. Oh, double D in this case. Be small, where it's nice and quiet and... Scan the surface for the outpost. Your comms transmitted a coded greeting. The research team you brought to the Salumi planet is quickly transported to the surface by shuttle. The leader of the outpost thanks you. Please give our regards to Provost Baird. That was simple enough, actually. That was ridiculously simple enough. The survey, please? I actually want to survey this, because it's below 200%. It's got extreme weather, it's got hot, it's got high gravity, but it's also got stuff, so it's actually not that bad. So if I want to do this, what do we got here? Moderate ore, rich rare ore, widespread ruins, and class. It's class 5 anyway. And we can grab the we can explore the ruins before we leave. Brawler TT, Wolf H, Hound A, not really. Ooh, volatiles. I want those. Worth for the volatiles. Right, let's get back out of here. Not that worth colonizing, actually. Yeah, go back and pick up some more supplies. Now that we've got the volatiles, we can go to Delta Geno and we hopefully finish that bit out. I've learned my lesson now. It's over there. It's over there. We earned 75,000, so I can take about 75,000 worth of supplies and fuel. Mercantile convoy, mercantile convoy. Hey, we have mercantile convoys. Any colony threats? He saved 3. It's Garner. Costco's ended. Nothing of any major interest. We took out the pilot base that was threatening us. There's no path threatening us at the moment. I think it was tweaked so that path is less of a threat when you're early game. Thankfully. Oop, nope, abort that. Yeah, abort that. Go. Alright, so we got 75 grand of reward for that, so pick up 400 for this. And 1,000 fuel, 65 with 100,000. There we go. So everything we just got paid, we're basically putting into resources. Hey Rebot. Hey Tritosi. Okay. So again, massive shortfall at the end of the month, but shrugged. Delta Geno, yeah, Delta Geno we go. Evening, Lover. Evening. Right. Storm right there, so I'm going to slow down nice and slow. Is it just me or are we super slow? Okay, that's better. Path got tweaked pretty hard. Yeah, I think Pather cells were too common before, so they got reduced how often they turn up. They need a reason to turn up as well, yeah. Like AI, like heavy AI stuff. Right. Slow down and make a move. How much of the story have you done? I'm working through it at the moment slowly. I have no idea how to describe it in terms of story yet. I'm doing two things at once here. I need to get back the archive, and I'm searching for someone else to do something. I would have gotten transverse jump if I hadn't had it already. That's probably the best way I could explain it, I suppose. Okay, please, no, don't even. Son of a... That was not there before. That was not there before. I refuse to believe that. That was not there before. This is their third time this operation, so your crews know exactly what to do, and do it well. The schematics of the third probe float before you in the briefing room.
Volunteer.
Hey, Vito Stipcow, thank you for the follow. Our tinkerer has been at work, your tech officer explains, highlighting the ghostly specs of a highly modified miniature hyperdrive core. Here we see much the same setup as previous examples, but they made a few improvements. Tangles of inscrutably annotated component icons are highlighted, here and here. Bizarre collection of parts from a variety of sources. Some are even officially restricted Miltech. Conclusions? The tech notices your demeanor. This is good, very good. You got a much more accurate read for the meta array, which, frantic tapping on a tripod. Looks like an orbit somewhere in the Izira system. Izira system? Whoever is running these things, that's where their receiver is. Maybe it was, but the jump point was inserted before. Are you trying to tell me that the probe was not orbiting the sun? DM Finzi redeemed him. Your tech officer thinks it wouldn't be anywhere near as large as a normal comm array. There's some very clever miniaturization here. Fragile, yes, but it works if stealth is the goal. Our engineer appears to use scavenged parts. Wild variety of sources, maybe pirate, but more sophisticated by far. It also show us a neutrino source, like any starship driver or civilian reactor. Hyperwave effects would be, well, it couldn't be placed somewhere populated, that's for sure. This hyperwave comm relay would be tight beam to the final receiver, presumably. If we found the relay, we would know where to find whoever it is on the other end of this thing. Stable orbit, neutrino source, uninhabited, the Osiris system. You return to the bridge and order your officers to stations. Where are we going? Come on, I'm waiting for it to be like in the middle of nowhere. Really? 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 Okay, fine. Have it your way. Have you been to these two? Nope. And our fuel capacity can take us there, so we're gonna go. The mixed spirit is trying to get out and appease the Nemo. Well, I've been wanting to get a new mic for a while. I wanted to update my mic setup and get like a mixer and stuff as well. And I was thinking like, okay, now's the time to do it. But I'll see how it goes and see how that works out. Then today I just kill my mic, you know, so I guess my plans have been somewhat accelerated. I haven't even been over here, really? Damn. Maybe the machine shirt in the mic is corrupted and caused all the previous incidents. That new rating system, really cool. I'm sad. I shopped at my co-op so much. That my co-op closed down. My Costco, I guess is the American term. I shopped at Costco so much it closed down. It's sad. Right. Anything in here? Is there anything interesting in the product? Yes. Is this the Ohio system? Oh hi. There's stuff everywhere because anything can. It's random generation, so there's stuff anywhere. And I believe certain stuff is only designed to spawn further out. All right, so we have here barren, gas, frozen. Don't care about any of that. Oh, we'll see the planets anyway, but mainly we're gonna go to see if we have a research station here. Oh no, it's 10. It's 10, so 10 supplies, I'll do that. Alright. Thing? No, but there's something over here. Research station, hey, there you are. Cargo manifest found the salvage crews, blah blah blah. Quantity of harvested organs, likely to be found if proper salvage procedures, blah blah blah. Supplies, fuel, machinery, organs, metals, heater core. Yes! Advanced optics. And a Doom blueprint. Oh my god, and Kapesh blueprints. And Hello. Hello, you. Take all of this nonsense, because hell yes, please. And also scavenge, because we're here. And a second one. Sure, why not? Boop. Right, let's grab one of the advanced optics for me. Do I care about this too much? Dominator, Mora, Enforces, Tarsus, Lasher. Devastator, yeah, I'll take that. Want you, want you, want you. Oh, there's 2 Kopeshes as well, nice. A single Cobra Wing. I want to make dooms myself. Are these kidneys, the red ones? They're random organs, I guess. I could do with a couple of new ones. Oh, anything else in this system? I'll have a look around, but I don't think we're going to see anything else in this system. Can there be multiple research stations in a single system? See, hang on. Have you grown yet? No, 95%. You're almost at level 4. I think yes. Okay, it's worth another look then. It's all spleens. 25 tons of nothing but spleens. Accretion disk, that does nothing to my CR, does it? I think we're... Event Horizon, that is not good for my CR. That is not good for my CR. You're a little too close there. Spam, 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 egg and spam. Those supplies looking. Yeah, okay, we can deal. Let's try Gamma Tar, Alpha Tar, and then back to refill. Monthly expense is 10,000. So we still need to do quests because we haven't actually got to the point where we're not actually profitable yet. Considering humanity's obsession about one specific biological function, harvest organs maybe just disturb anything interesting. God. Would you like a new one? Why does this system have 3 stable locations? God, what a waste. There you are. You are annoyingly close to that star. Yeet. Boop, boop. Ship recovery. Nope, we're good, thanks. We have here high-tech blueprint package, of which I already have that. Burst PD laser blueprint package. I'll give you to the I'll give the high-tech blueprints to the. I'll grab a lot of this. Scavenge a bit more. Mauler, yay! Is that my first Mauler? Really? Wow. Get out of here. Whee. Good. Using the shipyard planner ID software. Sir, we found 25 tons of butts. What? 25 tons of butts? The emergency burn costs fuel, doesn't cost CR though, which is nice. We'll hop in and out on the way back, see what we can find. Hello. Inactive gate. Sensor array. Desert world. A habitable planet. Hello, habitable planet. I'd like to survey you, habitable planet. Only 125. Some ruins. Out in the middle of bloody nowhere. Nothing else, though. More high-tech blueprints. Bunch of drugs, which is nice. Right. Let's go back. Let's go to the gate. Hello, what do we have here? You're a moving contact. You're a moving contact. Boop. Honestly, you're not worth my time. What do we have? Centurion, heavy frigate, mule, hound. Open the pod. Level 4 officer. Hello, level 4 officer. I'll have a look in a bit. Vigilance. Nope. Mule. Nope. Right, open the pod. Level 6 officer. Hello, level 6 officer. I've been farming officers here like crazy. Right, you have 2 new officers to drop into people. What do we have? We got... I'm actually over capped now. Ha! I actually can't put you down. You're level 4, so, you know, goodbye you. Level 4 means you have less skills than you can otherwise have, so, yeah, go away. I'll wait till I get the system to drop you off, but other than that, you're leaving. Also, you're timid, which is not helpful at all. You're just standard good, aren't you? Yeah, this is just standard good. I guess technically with reliability engineering, I want to shove you on a Tempest or something. Is the Tempest manned? Tempest is manned. With someone with reliability engineering. You, on the other hand, could do with that as well, because you've got safety overrides, so damn it. I gotta fire somebody. I actually have to fire somebody. One of my level 5s has to go. And it might just be like... Okay, so... What are you? You are steady. If you are steady... You stay around, because you're that... You're kind of gone missile spec. And you probably just replace you. And you're aggressive, other than steady. Other than that, it's probably who you'd be replacing, because you're the carrier commander, so you're good for carriers. Everyone else is 6 already. Go to the red container with them. Hey Wolf, thank you for the resub, by the way. Mr. Boscro and Wolf resubbed a while back, so and I was kind of dealing with my mic at the time, so thank you very much, the pair of you. Much appreciated. I have yet decided. Hang on, am I paying them money, even if they're with me at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not on the list. Hey, Coronis. They're not on the list. Right, there. Avatar. Actually, we didn't really check for anything else in the system. We did check for mining. We didn't check for anything else. Hang on. Is it going to bed? No, you don't, Day Sleeper. Not yet. I still have to name a couple of ships though. I've got a Doom. Yeah, I've got quite a few ones that need naming at some point, but until they join the fleet, I'm not going to bother. Reactivation, yeah, sure, why not?
Another volunteer.
Fine. Lab Chimp, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yay! Kusa's grown. Big Kusa. What did we decide? It was heavy industry, wasn't it? Sorry, light industry. We decided on light industry because we can increase the stuff here. Why not hazard pay? Because it's not hazardous. It's fine. Leave them be. I'm not made of money, you know. You play your game, you put your hazard pay on. Yeah, SO on you as well. Here we go, we're gonna work on you. Yep, got some cores. Got Alpha over there. I got another Beta. Oh, I'm gonna show that on you as well. Oh. Okay. What's that? Alex is such a good game. I really liked Alex. Alex was fun.
Fucking man. Hacks.
Hacks. Now, hang on, this is what I want to check. Income. Okay, they are on my payroll. They're getting paid a reduced amount because they're not in the ship, but they are on my payroll. That's good to know. Alex was like, I was expecting it to be like a VR game. That was just a VR game. It's a good game that is also a VR game. It's like setting the bar for like, okay, so this VR games can just be really good experiences that are also VR games, rather than a lot of VR games that just seem to be tech demos all the time. You know? I'm like, actually my VR isn't set up. My VR has not been set up for a while actually, because my VR hasn't been set up since I finished Alex. Atlas, hello Atlas, a recoverable Atlas. Christ. Compromised storage. That's rough on an Atlas. Increased maintenance, degraded dry field. Maximum burn 5. That is painful. That is so painful. The dry field isn't worth it. The dry field makes it not worth it. Yeah, for a cargo ship, these are literally... Increased maintenance is a pain, but compromised storage and degraded dry field for an already slow ship? No, thank you. Anything else? Let's get closer to the accretion disk, see if we can find anything in there. It would take too long to get it back to base. It would just take way too long to get it back to base. Frozen world, barren world. It's a shame. It was a huge shame. Okay, no research station close to the black hole. Let's try elsewhere. What are we looking at here? You know? That's that. That is over there. That's the star. That's the other planet there. Because that peak is the planet. That peak is the wormhole. That peak over there is the other hyperspace gate, whatever it's called. That's the star. That's the other planet. I don't see anything around here. Hey, Asmodee. How's it going? How's the drawing? Of course. Of course. Did I check the other planets? Whatever. I have 3 plasma lamps. I have way too many plasma lamps. I lost well since I last drew my graphic tablet. Oh no! Has your tablet gone the way of my mic? Ooh. Hello, ruins. Widespread, nice. Q111. Hey, lobster! A whole bunch of lobster. Why is Volturnian lobster out here? Oh, Mike's dead, that's why. A whole bunch of Volturnian lobster. Not sure why it's out here, but... Okay. Check the barren world over there. Running out of supplies. I was hoping for a bigger supply turnout from that ruins, to be honest. Ooh, ruins as well. Okay. Oh, God. Ruined restaurant planet. If you give me supplies, it's lovely, but I don't think you could give me supplies. Yeah, the sun lamp would actually lower this to 150 because the sun lamp would solve darkness and extreme cold. Yeah, it's too risky. If I don't get supplies here, I'm dying on the way home. I'll earmark it for later. Alright, let's just get out of here. Hello. Slow down. Honestly, I can't afford to slow down too much. Oh. Why, there's storms everywhere. So many storms. There's so many storms. Boot me forward. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I know. Oh god, I don't even the right system yet. Yeah, I know. We lost the Dusky. Lost the Boscaro. Bye, Bosk. It's gonna be a gamble. Nope, wrong one. I always do the wrong one. Work with the raid! Damage the ship. I thought I didn't lose you, the ship. Get in there. Get in. Right, let's drop some stuff off.
Who do you want to watch here? Oh, but all the scholars inside of this group.
Who do you want to watch here?
I can't believe he's made it this far.
He has made it this far.
Well, and that's as far as he made it.
Never mind.
Holy
drop all these off. Sort this bunch out. Pick up those. We'll sell those off. Right, give me what? 100,000 worth of supplies. Hopefully we can get some of this money out. How much we can sell this for? Kalan will buy for 276.
Sensational news has been received from reliable sources.
Are you shouting at me?
Really?
Really?
You get the perfect storm. Are you kidding me that you got the perfect storm? Are you kidding me? You had the perfect storm for that.
I remember that.
I hit that storm. I would have.
I remember that.
Direction, but you managed to hit the storm so perfectly right.
I remember that. I remember that so bad. Thank you, Shiden, for the gift sub. Much appreciated. Am I going to link to the ships? No, because I don't particularly care about these ones, unfortunately. If it were different loading ships, I'd think about it, but not these ones. Right, 100,000 down the drain? Sure, why not? Hang on. Okay, my fuel is there. Whew. Right, okay. Repair my ships. Good, done that. Colony info, right. 47 days left. Assign AI core. Feed a core. Install item. Biofactory embryo. Bam. There you go. Be good at this. Hopefully this will start earning us some more money. 50k ore, yeah, because my mining is outrageously good. I can't take this. This is worth like worth 500,000 right there. Which is why I need refining in the system, because refining in the system would be so good. Did we get... am I in high, or do we have... Yeah, we have a corrupted nanoforge. Which will be beneficial for... Again, this is kind of why I wanted to have a heavy industry on a non boss name planet, because the pollution is rough. If you add this, it causes pollution on the world. Synchrotron core again could use a synchrotron core on that planet. It has no atmosphere, so you could also put a refinery, a heavy industry, and a fuel production system there. I need to find a gas giant to put the plasma dynamo in as well. These I can't use anywhere. I can't use here because of transplutonics. I would love to be able to use them here, but I can't use them here. Implosions are reversible, yeah. Makeshift comm relay, that's fine. Spectre. Right. Important missions. We gotta go do that anyway. We gotta go back in town. Actually, anything happening? There's no actual random missions around, because I kind of want to earn some more money. But back we go. Double checking. We lost the Omen. We lost the Wayfarer. Unfortunately. Actually, hang on. Pause. We are currently, because we're back in civilization, I feel no compunction about actually doing this. You. Screw you, bye-bye. Now, you, again, who am I going to replace you with? Because you're good. I mean, the only difference is that you have damage control rather than a reliability engineering. That's the only difference between you and this one. Nope, I tell a lie. There's a lot of differences. You've also got the... No, hang on, I tell a lie. Gunnery, I tell a lie. You've got impact mitigation, whereas you've got range specialization. So you do want long range shots, which could be you. Like, and you're phase master. So you're my Doom pilot whenever it comes around. And you're the better one for the because you've got missile specialization, so you're really good for the Griffin. You're actually not that helpful for me. I know that you're a level 6 pilot, but you're not actually that helpful for me. You don't fit any niche that I've got missing at the moment. Hi, Scotney. One of the green skills that you train on officers to 6 skills if you plan to pick it up. Yeah, I know. It's not. Yeah. I'm sorry, you don't fit any of my niches. I was thinking like, oh my god, it's another level 6, we can upgrade. It's like, no, but you don't actually fit any of the niches I have. I haven't decided the skills I need to take yet. I've got 4 more skills to pick up. One of them is going to be here. Kind of want to see if we get up to special mods. But then again, that's because I'm not sure if I need these two. I want these ones, but I don't necessarily want these ones. Although this is just generally helpful. That's just generally helpful in general. Then yeah, I take this one rather than this one, because this gives you more skills. This gives you more elite skills. I haven't decided yet which is worth more. This gives you essentially 8 more skills and 8 more elite skills, whereas this gives you 10 more skills and 2 more elite skills. Every skill has a purpose, right? That's not the point. The point is that it's now a difficult choice. It's not just like, oh, blindly pick something, always pick this, it's fine, no matter what. It's always got a choice. And because you're limited, you cannot get to level 5 on all your skills. If you put equal points everywhere, you can only get to level 4 on all your skills. So you have to make a decision. Like, if I want to go to level 5 here, I've got to go to level 3 somewhere else. That's always the situation. Like, if you want to go to level 5 here, something else has to decrease to level 3. Okay, if I could edit, if I wanted to, I could change the INI to give myself 1,000,000 story points per level, 1,000,000 skill. That's not the point. That's not the point. That's never the point. Again, it's a highly moddable game, but that's not how I play it. Look, so some people do. Like, some people really enjoy it, and that's fine. But that's not how I play it. Right. Anyway, we're heading back into. We are heading, right? Yeah. Cool. Like, people can like put in like mods that do anything. You don't even need a mod to do it. Because a lot of the stuff is just plain language in a text file. You can just change it to whatever you want. I mean, if you go into the config mod, one of the first config.json, one of the first lines is God mode equals false. You can just turn that to true, and then have no trouble for the rest of the game. Because God mode equals true means you take no damage and you do 100 times damage. Morton's going out of his way to make sure everybody knows I broke my mic today. I should just put a massive line on the screen. Nemo broke his mic today. We're hopping by... Well, Chickamostok, you're 6, right? You're 10, I mean. Chickamostok, you are stability 10. So let's say in a course for that. Yeah, I broke my mic today. Hopefully I can get a new mic at some point soon. But who knows these days? Dares to dream. You never know, maybe a quick, like, maybe if I just power cycle my PC, it fixes itself, the drivers will something. Who knows at this point. But having unlimited built-in, absolutely. I totally see like the power fantasy as a power chip, sure, but I wouldn't do that for the whole run. Like, at the end of the run, I'd go like, at the end of a run, maybe like, okay, now that I've done everything I want to do, let's fully break this and see what we can do. But I wouldn't do that like now. To be fair, the mic had done that thing it usually does a lot. The thing the mic just did before, it's done that before. This is the first time it's actually broke. So I guess there was a time for everything, huh? Right, pirates. You want all this stuff? What am I giving you? A Pesh wings, Longbow wings, a Cobra wing. Yeah, sure, enjoy those. Have that as well. That's, Eldfell wants that the most, but perhaps kind of Kulan is the closer one. I broke my mic, stop asking, so big 90% just text. Pretty much. As a scrolling marquee as well. Enjoy, thanks. Needed the money. Anything I want to get off you legitimately? I know I just sold you a bunch of stuff in the black market. Anything you want to give me legit? Guess not. Hi. Yeah, whatever. Oh no! Some ships lost some combat readiness. Don't care. Is that an onslaught with an onslaught griffin, hammerhead, a monitor, and a hound? Wow, that is literally like don't talk to me or my son or my son or my son or my son again. There hits the corner. Ooh, painful. So we're down here. We gotta go to, what's it? We gotta go to Epiphany to do something. Yeah, Epiphany to do something over there. Cool, let's see if we can flog off these lobsters. Oh no! Because Kulan... Yeah, we can just raid Dawn. Dawn's my new show. I'm gonna go shopping in Dawn for a bit. Dawn's over here. Hey, Dawn. Let me see my sons or my dog. Hi, Dawn. Ready to shop here? What have you got? Wow, you got nothing. You got nothing. Your growth is actually negative. Let me contribute. Let me contribute to that. What can I get from you? 900 fuel? Yeah, sure. I'll take 900 fuel off you. Whoop. Cute. And wait a day. July 7th. Oop. Hit against you. I'd like the supplies this time, please. Thank you. Shopping is so much fun. Volatiles. I only use volatiles occasionally for the neutrino sensor. So it's not, I'm not necessarily like dying for volatiles. I've still got like, what, over a month and a half of volatiles.
Another volunteer?
Make sure not to over... No, I've already overdone it. I've rated it twice in a row. That thing is going to desave in a while. It might take a while, but it's going to desave. What's up, Archie Brace? Do you want some of this? Not anymore, apparently. You were the second thing on the list, but not anymore. Now you're so far down the list, it doesn't make a difference anymore. Who sold... No, it was Archie Brace. It was Kulan, wasn't it? It was Kulan, but they're still not on the list. Somebody just sold them a bunch of stuff. Where's you? Eldfeld to Thule, I guess. God, I remember this in the old-fashioned days. In the old-fashioned days, when... This is going back quite a few versions now, when you could go to the map screen here, or the old map screen, there was a button you could press to see all the prices. You could see all the prices on the maps. You can see like who was selling for cheap and who was for expensive, and getting it there behind every single thing. Because Avatar GW, I picked the skills I want to pick when I want to pick them. I also didn't theory craft my build ages in advance. Now that was part of the vanilla one back in the day. Thul's on the way to Asira as well, so I guess it makes sense. That was original back in the day. That was very helpful. Again, it becomes less useful now that there's so much more in the sector. Like back then, the sector was literally this. This was the sector back then. You had Corvus, you had Asconia, you had Magic. Was that it? Back in the day? EOS Exodus, maybe? Because back then the Persian didn't exist at all. Persian League did not exist. You started off the first game. The first it was just Corvus, and then Corvus, Asconia, and Magic. No, no one wanted it in again, I don't, as far as I'm aware. I don't remember how far back it goes, because back then, like, the whole game world was probably about this big. This was the whole game world with way less stars. Like, there was nothing up here. These stars didn't exist. Duzak didn't exist. Galatia didn't exist. Ragnar Complex possibly over there. Yeah, Valhalla. I think it was maybe Corvus Asconia, Majek, Valhalla, Eos Exodus possibly, but not. There weren't many. If there were 5 star systems, that's a lot of star systems for back then. Where are we going? It was somewhere in Thule, wasn't it? Eldfell, which is over here. Oop. Good supply of Pinata Buffaloes back then. Yeah, the League didn't exist. The League came in relatively late. Okay, you actually won it. Hang on, it's okay, so if I just sell, so the first one sells for 362, the last one sells for 141, which is still above the asking price of 100, so that's worth it. I'm smuggling them. Cool. You're military, Kazaron. I actually... Thing is, right, because I started playing before the Persian League was a thing, they still don't factor into my brain maths. Like, they still don't, like, I still forget they exist. Which is why I tend to play, whenever I'm playing the sector, I tend to play it down here, because this is the area I was, like, comfortable playing 7 years ago. I kind of forget that up here exists. Oh yeah, transponder, this is not... They care. Damn you for caring. A mint Prometheus, a mint Apogee. There you are. There you are, champion heavy cruisers. I was looking around for you, and because I couldn't find you, I assumed you have to be a Persian ship. That's the only reason I haven't seen you this far. 2 mint ones for not too bad. I probably am going to buy one of these. Fool. It was too late. Yep. Oh, look, a Starliner. Someone was mentioning Starliners before. There they are. What's this got? High energy focus. 1 large missile, 1 large energy, 2 medium hybrid, 8 small energy. Burn speed 8, top speed 60. I think that's just solid. This offensive array is backed by robust energy grid capable of supercharging the energy weapon loadout, increasing the damage output. A heavy missile strike hardpoint complements the loadout by enabling the champion to unleash tripling strikes without taxing flux levels. The champion is a solid and capable contender. Yeah, that's a solid shot. Oh my god, have we actually got a canonically bigger hammerhead now? Logistics crew for a bunch of marines. A lot of people, if you want to, literally for colonizing. Like, colonizing takes 1,000 crew, so a Starliner takes enough crew to colonize easily by itself. Or a legion that can hold, that needs 400 more people that can hold, yeah. I mean, there are certain ships in this game that just aren't that useful, but they're not necessarily there for you. They're to fit a role in the universe. Like, whoever is going to buy a civilian transport mudskipper, really? And what purpose does this fill? It doesn't purpose. Not at all. This is the canonical bigger hammerhead. So, my Asura Navy's like, Right. Grab one of these. We need crew for it, don't we? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we need crew for this. Give me some crew. Give me 100 crew, please. Give me 100 of your best people. Oh, that's not even enough. Give me 200 of your best people. That's just about enough. Sure. Now, looking at this thing, like, this thing just looks solid. Like, as a whole, this thing, A, it looks nice. B, like, energy turret, front-facing missile hardpoints, good selection of energy, like, for point defense purposes, like, put, like, burst PDs or just LR energies. I'll put tactical energies and IRPDA or something in there. Fine. Put a couple of HVDs or something here to add to the kinetic onslaught. Like, so kinetic there. Give yourself like a Tachyon Lance or Ultra Pulse Laser or something, and shove like a Cyclone Reaper launcher there. How do people always make ships some kind of face in it? Because human faces are very good at spotting face. Human beings are very good at spotting faces. They're screaming for like HVD, and then either like a hill or a Tachyon Lance or something. That's also the really weird thing, because it took me a while to understand this, but we're seeing this from above, obviously. Which, never mind, that doesn't make sense how starships would work, because why are there no weapons underneath it? But the bridge is over here. Like, that's the bridge. Which, like, makes sense when I think about it, but it's like, it took me a while to go, oh yeah, that's the bridge. Looks like an angry samurai. Does it? Safety overs and 3 heavy blasters. God. When I outfit it, I'll pick a name. When I get around to outfitting it, we will pick a name. Right. I'm gonna go shopping. Are we low on anything? Not particularly. We don't need to go shopping right now. Hang on. Cheap business suit. So you want to buy 500 units of... You've got a stockpile of 500 units of MacLeod. You can get rid of some as possible. It's 4 light years away if you help me out. So you want me to buy 500 units of food. Not yet. The concerned man. You want 630 units of heavy armaments in Nomios in the Arcadia system. 630 units of heavy armaments. Okay, oh, hold the phone. So the food is worth what? I could sell food in Zagan for 28, buying them for 5. And heavy armaments? The cheapest place to have heavy armaments is Kalan. It's the same price as here, give or take. And you want, you want 730 of them? How much is 730? Yeah. Let me actually learn this. These might be helpful. So you want me to buy 500 units for 5? For 10. It's 10, so it's not that fantastic. Whereas you want me to get 630 for 210,000. 630. How much is 630 heavy machinery? So the heavy machinery, heavy armaments, 630. That's way too much. You want to pay me 210,000? Screw off. Go away. No one cares. How big is the list now? It was over 20 last time I saw. Right, so is there Isira? Isira. I'm gonna call it Isira now. Hi privateers, what up? No. I was like, can I take that? Where am I going? Locale Habitat, which is where? There is actually not. It hasn't got a gravity well? Really? It's a station, that's why. I'll buy over there and hop in. Zyra. Zyra? I know Zyra as like the plant lady from LOL. Groombridge Habitat. Is that a place? Or is that a... No, it's not actually a place. I want to go in there. Light industry completed. Okay, we're online. We are online and selling luxury goods and domestic goods. In theory we're selling for 44,000 a month. Technically we're paying at 42,000 a month, so we'll see how that turns out. What's up, Locale Habitat? What up? Open the com directory. Agassi Proxima the Archon. After a short wait, your connection request accepted. Comms open, state your request. I'm looking for Scylla Carus. Oh? The Archon's eyes flick to one side, then back to you. Don't think I've heard of her, she says, recovering her placid tone of bureaucratic impatience. You know, there's a public comms directory for this sort of thing, Captain. I'm looking for Scylla Carus. This again. The Archon's eyes flick off to the side, then back to you. Like I told you before, there's a public comm directory. This is for outside the purview of my office. You know anything about the Galatia incident? Yes, actually. Recent events in the Galatia system, right? Dangerous what the Academy got up to. And while they deserve reprimand, the hegemony reacted with typical overreach. The Persean League filed a complaint in the Interfactional Dispute Council. Did you hear? We don't expect much to come of it, but someone has to say something, right? The Archon examines you for a moment, then says, why do you ask? I'm looking for Scylla Carus. She was involved. This again. Okay. Now what? Yes, cool. Do you think that's something that could happen here? Of course not, she says curtly. I'm kept informed of all major industrial and research projects in the system, and the pirates, the last word spoken with a tone of some annoyance, they aren't capable of anything truly catastrophic. That's until the warlord shows up, but that's why we pay our share to the Persean League Armamentarium. The Archon sits up straighter. So I assure you, Captain, you have nothing to worry about while doing business on Locale Habitat. What if Carus is on the station right now? I don't know what you're talking about, Captain. Without some kind of evidence of, look, I have another appointment. Good day, Captain. The Archon hits a button and dumps you back into a holding pattern bearing the spinning crest of Locale Habitat's executive. The Archon is hiding something, but you won't get it out of her without some kind of compelling evidence. Okay. Evidence. Monthly expenditure. 400. Because they weren't producing for the whole month. You weren't producing for the whole month, yes, we know this much. Okay, next month, we should hopefully make some money, though. Ask around about Scylla Carus. Ask around about the missing academician, buying moderately priced drinks to lubricate the flow of information. This is a space bar, and those spaces try to look out for one another. You're finding little in the way of leads, mostly shrugs and apologies. I'm sorry you're having trouble finding your friend, says an off-shift dock worker in a utilitarian vac-suit liner. I shall pray for your reunion. Wait, are you some kind of pather? The dock worker's expression shuts down instantly. I am not a pather, ma'am. I do follow the teachings of the Church of Galactic Redemption. I'd thank you not to make a bigoted assumptions. We're not all fanatics and terrorists. They stand, leaving an untouched drink. Blessing of blood be upon all souls, both large and small, they say and stomp away. Ask the technicians what's going on. The station technicians in grungy Locale Habitat jumpsuits respond well to your offer to buy them a round and listen to their troubles. You mention having had a real comms trouble in an Ironstorm once and ask what sort of trouble they're having. It's strange, says the big one. There's no real pattern to it. Every few shifts, it just goes zap. Lots of noise gumming up some of the orbital beacons. Bossman makes us go out and check the beacon, and it's nothing. A lot of fooling around for no reason, I say. No, not no Ironstorm either. We know that, says a smaller partner. Ain't no natural, what's it? What do you think it is? Ghosties, says the big one, eyes wise. The smaller one sighs and mumbles under their breath. Blood's sake. The big one looks annoyed. No, let me tell it. I told you I wouldn't run in your ear about it anymore, but the captain here asked nicely. Please go on. It's all them people that died in Groombridge when the reactor went critical. Aha, Groombridge! The place I just pointed on the screen. The place that we saw before. Not went critical, was made critical, because it was murder. They got no peace, see, because it wasn't a clean death and there's no justice. So they're calling out for someone to help. That's what it is, a signal from Groombridge. The small one speaks up quietly. Can't know that. How do you know the interference is coming from Groombridge? Directional receiver? The big one looks proud. Yeah, but the small one interjects. I gotta remind you to reset the alignment origin of that thing half the time when you're coming out checking the beacons. The noise could be coming from everywhere. Could be anything. Some pulsar or something. I thought you said it wasn't a natural source. Well, no, the smaller one sputters. I'm just saying it as an example. Anyway, they check their datapad. We gotta get back on shift. Bottoms up. The techs finish their drinks, give you their regards, and head out. You don't find their mixture of work and intemperance particularly reassuring, but maybe there is something weird going on at Groombridge Habitat. If someone really is sending encrypted signals, well, I guess we know where we're going. What up, rakish woman? Deliver item to the crony system, 19 light years away, for 78,000 credits. Nope, we're good, thanks. Boom, 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 boom. Groombridge. That's like... Oh, I would like to go slow without having to turn on Go Dark, please. Wouldn't it be lovely? Wouldn't it be lovely? Yeah, let this at least scan. Yeah, without having to hold slow. Hold S. I'm not going to hold S. I wish there was a toggle for this. I know that hold S is slow. You know that I know that hold S is slow, because I've seen you here before. It's just like, I wish there was a go slow that doesn't require you to turn off. Jesus Christ! Every asteroid on the way. Every asteroid on the way. Hang on. You son of a... More pirates need to die. More pirates are gonna die. Pirates. Oh, for God's sake. Our stability's like maxed out still. Even with pirate activity, our stability's 10. But the problem is that is because of the stuff. They have chosen death. They have chosen death. We have a lot of extra ore. I mean, we're not the biggest producer of ore, but up there. The only reason our access is lower because our access is lower. If our access was higher, we'd have a higher market share. How are we doing on this? We have that, 5% of that, 6% of that. We're working on it. Most of our money comes, of course, from the transplutonic ores. Is there a way to? Yeah, you want a world with no atmosphere, or that's not habitable at least, because then you don't care about the atmosphere. Or an already polluted planet, yeah. That is because the accessibility. Accessibility means it goes down. There's you. Anyway, Groombridge Habitat. Ooh, hang on, I didn't actually read that. Swept up by the warlord Leonis in the conquests of Cycle 47, the fantastically corrupt lieutenant left in place made a habit of throwing aggrieved local leaders out of the airlock. Within 3 cycles, anyone with exceptional wealth, skill, or sense had left, and major station systems were failing entirely. Groombridge Habitat was since stripped of anything of value that could be put in a cargo hold, then abandoned. This station's primary reactor has become stuck in the dirtiest possible failure mode. Considering standard safety mechanisms, this can only be the result of intentional sabotage. Your rad counter ticks away impatiently. Search the station for a makeshift hypercom receiver. You assemble your senior officers to discuss the matter of the Kuros-related hypercoms directed here at the Izira system. A preliminary scan of the Groombridge Habitat rotates slowly in the holoprojector's display. Theoretically, your NAF officer says, a hyperspace interacting field could be pulsed only periodically. It'd be impossible to detect unless we caught it right at the moment. We don't know the schedule. Thomas speaks up. The same principle could be applied to the intrasystem relay. Data could be cached, then pulsed to habitat, ship, another relay. Your ops chief speaks. Wow, your ops chief speaks. That reactor shooting rads like is, no one would look too close or hang around long. The only way to search is a thoughtful pause. Rad armored drones. One-way trip. If a relay is in there, they'll have a damn strong rad shield. You know what to look for. Make it happen. Your bridge crew exchanges looks. Their captain is giving another one of those orders, while your ops chief leans back deep in thought. At the turn of the next shift, the armored drones are prepared, and your ops chief oversees their deployment. You follow their progress through the projection of Gloombridge habitat, filling in fuzzy volumes. Shielded from your scans, or too radioactive to get a good read, with sharp details. An anomalous shielded mass is found soon enough in a damaged work bay in close proximity to the deadly core of the station. Tech and comms begin discussing how to breach and hack the relay. Your ops chief growls an interruption. If I were them, I'd rig it to blow if it got looked at funny. The other officers go quiet. Sensor speaks up. We just have to intercept an in-system signal, right? Assuming it's tie-cast, we could deploy louder deflectors. Your ops chief looks at your sensors officer's size. Do it. Within hours of establishing a makeshift detection cloud, the relay sends a comms squirt. The whiff of an outbound signal is projected by your navigator on your flagship bridge main holo display. The line points towards Lacale habitat. Not quite, but close enough. Maybe a relay in orbit. You just have to follow the path of the beam, your comms officer comments. With only one piece of evidence that Kuros is at Lacale habitat, you're not absolutely certain this would not be dismissed as merely circumstantial if you attempted to leverage it against the authorities in some way. You need to find one more piece of corroborating evidence. Okay, so we got that sorted. One more piece of corroborating evidence. Okay, think. Let's head back there for now anyway. Good.
Another volunteer?
Hey Jinro, thank you for following. Let's quickly just hop through these. Oh, for God's sake. ET Corporate Trader. And we can try to keep out an eye on when pirates are attacking us from. Still not sure where they're coming from, unfortunately. Fast. Oop. Yeah, I think I need more evidence for this, don't I? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Good. We'll look around. Let's have a quick gander. If I can't ask for it, then I'll ask for help, but, you know. Starting the comm relay. Ow. Ow. Sensor array. Can you go shopping while we're here? Good. Slow. Really? Okay. Asteroids are the bane of my existence and will be forever. There's nothing else here. Nope. Okay. But nothing in the... Actually... I try to sneak into the comm relay now? Oop. Aha! Okay. I figured the relay would be relevant. You could run a snoop algorithm through the message cache to find Silicurus and related keywords. Only recent messages and encrypted stores will be accessible, but there may be a useful intel and the process is non-destructive. We'll do it. A two-spacer team rides a work drone to the relay and makes a quick hull cut to access a hard data connection. Within a minute, the snoop algorithm is set loose and the hull is resealed and the ops team returns. Now you wait for it to do its work. Asteroids was an excellent game. Asteroids was basically me taking out my anger to Asteroids before I even knew it. After a tense hour or so, your comms officer informs you that the snoop is complete. A team of officers and specialists proficient in tech ops, infosec, and comms has been analyzing the snoop. Have been analyzing. I guess a team is singular, and you could. Yeah, it's debatable conjugation. Has been analyzing the snoop's data as it has come in, and have already prepared a preliminary report. The team is still finishing the detailed analysis and describing what we can. Your comms officer reports. Because here, team is being dealt as a plural, and here it's been dealt as a singular. Your comms officer reports, but we've got a pretty good idea of the big picture, which is, it looks like most major factions and a few freelancers and underworld agents have been showing an anomalous level of activity in the Izara system. There are plausible explanations for this, of course, but what tipped us off was some sloppy infosec by a Pather infiltrator. Here, your comms officer pulls up a communication ID and a League ID summary. Who am I looking at? The person I was talking to at the bar, I assume. Jensen Gallegos. All the signs of a Pather infiltrator. The ID doesn't hold up to scrutiny, as you can see. Yes, Captain. The big picture. They flip through some irrelevant data logs and focus again on a series of messages sent as text. They slipped up here, mentioning Karuz by name, though misspelled. That led us to discover a simple code system used by what appears to be a cell of Pathers operating on Lacaille habitat. The League IDs of not Jensen Gallegos is joined by a handful of more IDs with annotated discrepancies and errors. Lots of communication, both text and holo. They think Karuz is on Lacaille habitat, but they can't get close to her, and they don't think her identities will hold up to the security check, which is correct, your comms officer says with a touch of pride. It sounds like they're asking Homebase to call in some big guns, whatever that might be, or whoever. The full report will be completed within the shift, but you know what you need to know. Lacaille habitat. With two different pieces of evidence, you feel confident that you have a sufficient leverage to confront authorities at Lacaille habitat about Silicurus. It's time to talk about the Archon of Lacaille habitat. Cool. Let's go hit. Donk. 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 Bonk, bonk, bonk. Donk. Oh. Oop. No. Talking to people. Sup, Proxima. I know Karuz is on the station and I can prove it. Bonk, bonk. Tell the Archon about the Pather cell operating here. You explained... Okay, the Archon freezes up, stammering. Of course, now's the time to drive it home. What inconvenient truth will you reveal to the Archon? You explain to Archon Proxima that you intercepted comm logs that reveal a cell of Pather terrorists has infiltrated the Lacaille habitat under false identities to track down Silicurus. They know about the League intelligence safe house. They have requested reinforcements to finish the job. As the Archon reads your uploaded log analysis, she pales and stares wide-eyed at your revelation. We're just a small polity. Sia Vong told me no one would ever know. And now there are Pathers crawling in the Lud-cursed walls? I'll tell you about the secret comms relay on Groombridge Station. As you upload sensor readings and the scans recorded by rad-hardened drones, you explain to Archon Proxima what they show. That you discovered a secret hypercommunications relay in the derelict Groombridge habitat, and it's been sending periodic transmissions to a repeater close to Lacaille habitat. Someone has been talking without using official channels. Archon goes pale. I was told that it all be above board. If they're keeping secrets from me, there's no telling what they could be doing. You nod. The Archon shakes her head. How could this happen? They said there'd be no wild experiments. Let me see, Karuz. You don't owe the Persian League anything. I'm under strict orders to keep intelligence matters of the Persian League policy secrets. Archon Proxima sounds defeated. She's a free citizen of the League. Does that mean nothing? Look, we value our freedom here as much as the... No, we value it more than those tin-pot plutocrats from Kazaron. The Archon splutters. Lycael is free and proud. Among the stars, that means something here, even if you don't see it. And her face starts turning red. They say don't ask questions. They say League defense, and need to know, and we got a handle on it. Do they? With this whole Met set to explode? Archon Proxima closes her eyes and takes several deep breaths, then meets her gaze and says, You're right. I've been letting those Kazaronian spies push me around, push Lycael around, lord it over us with their security clearance, Dross. I've let down what it means to be Lycaelian. The Archon's voice steadies with a cold rage that's been building for many cycles, but we're better than that. We need to show them who Lycael really belongs to, not a bunch of Kazaron gens babies tracking dirt onto our fine station. Captain, take a shuttle. Meet me at the executive docking ring. Let's go see this Silicarus. The Archon doesn't await your reply before she pounds the comms disconnect. You're left staring at the spinning crest of Lycael Habitat's executive council. Oof. Honk and the bonk. Honk. I fought them, Boomlover. I got killed immediately, but I fought them. It was amusing how fast that was, but yep. Meet the Archon and visit the safe house of Silicarus. You step off your shuttle to meet the grim-faced Archon Proxima and her entourage. You are introduced to the other 6 members of the Lycael Executive Council. Archon assures you of their full support, though a surreptitious eye roll by one of the council members in the back suggests that the Archon's enthusiasm is not shared by all. Archon Proxima speaks a quiet word into her comband. A small squad of diversely equipped Lycael militia appears. Captain, let's go see that safe house, she says, and turns to lead your party toward a station transport shaft. Hydration. Ooh, with 8-bit... Is that 8-bit hydrate? Oh, just tap out that. Yeah, the 8-bit sip. I haven't actually raided 8-bit drum in a while. 8-bit drum is good, peeps. Safe house is a low-rent commercial warehouse in a medium security volume of the station ring. The thin bulkheads leave you with an earshot of the thudding bass of the Twilight Entertainment Concourse a couple of sections over. As a score of officials and station militia approach the entrance of the safe house, a standard cargo lock, a trio of lounging League agents leap to their feet. Watch what happens. 8-bit has some amazing emotes. 8-bit has some really good emotes. Of course, he has like 50 of them. Hydration. Watch what happens. The station Archon strides forward and, channeling the resentment you stoked, harangues the League agents for endangering the station, stomping on the rights of League citizenry and above all gross incompetence. The young Kazaronian agent in command wipes a drop of sweat from their forehead. Archon, we got this. League security demands... No, you don't got this. This operation is riddled with leaks. The Archon glances briefly at you. Your meltdown of an operation is a direct threat to our security. Lycael Habitat is exerting its sovereign rights on this matter as of now, with the full support of the Executive Council. The blue uwu. 8-bit uwu. The League agent lowers their wavering pistol, and at that, the flanking agents lose their strength of their composure. The Archon takes the agent's pistol, checks the safety, then shoves the agent away, leading you to the airlock. The control panel gives way to an executive override codes, and the Archon motions for you to pass through the armored doorway. Posture check. Thank you. A woman stands before you, holding a datapad, looking quizzically at the newcomers to this place. You look around the dark space, taking in the shadowy equipment racks, humming machines, and cargo crates. A small zero-G-style hab pod in the corner must be her domestic space. Silicarus, I presume. Yes, that's me, she says cautiously. And Archon Proxima. What do I owe the honor? The Archon nods towards you. Captain Moonwest, who has a way of poking around in other people's business. Now it's your turn. I have a message for you. Archon Proxima eyes you, a non-verbal inquiry about whether she's intruding. I'll let you two speak privately. Citizen Cruz, I am informing you that you are now under the direct protection of the Lake Hill Executive Council. We shall ensure your safety on this station and, she casts a glance back at the League agents, ensure your right to freedom of movement as per the Persian League Charter. As if remembering its existence, the Archon slips the League agent's pistol into her belt, nods, and then steps towards the ongoing shouting match back at the airlock. Baird wants me back, doesn't she? Cruz crosses her arms. Give her Baird's message on your datapad. You pass the datapad to Carus, and she takes it to a chair set at a workstation several meters away, activating a privacy field that dulls the sound and blurs her image. Look around. You turn to examine the workshop. Racks of sub-AI processing cores sleep in coolant cradles, festooned with wires. An A-grav-equipped overhead winch holds a machine casing in safety locks above a macro assembler with its modular components exposed. The workbench nearby holds several multi-purpose engineering arms hovering over some device, its innards arranged like an exploded engineer diagram. A couple of minutes later, the privacy field collapses and Carus emerges. She looks tired. She hands the datapad back to you and says, I'll come. What did Baird say? Bruce looks at you with eyes hardened and gives you an ironic half-smile. Baird always gets her way, didn't you know? Let's go then. I accidentally unplugged my PC with my leg. Whoops. Hydrates? No, not again. Oh god. Hang on. 1 second. What is that? Wonder Goofs nom 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 nom. Oh, I thought that was one of Zen's ones. Within the hour, the full cooperation of the Lake Hill Habitat Executive Council and the Station Quartermaster, you have Scylla Cruz and her equipment packed and transported to your fleet. Next stop, Galatia Academy Station. Baird always gets her way. Right. Now what are we doing? Yeah. Missions. Yeah, we're gonna go to Epiphany first. Gotta earn some money on the way back. I do like I do like the writing. It's it is definitely dry as the mouth to read this much, but still. Check rats. I don't need any rats at the moment. Okay, so this is still with lowered. Hang on. Colonies. Still have slightly lowered accessibility, so. The fact that our monthly expenses are that. Oh, God's sake. Oh, wrong bloody button. Come on. Holding Shift S the entire time. Right, so Epiphany. Hang on. Epiphany is there, but I'm not going to land on top of Epiphany. This nightmare. Keep the transponder off. Pathers don't need to know about us. You keeping track with us? Yeah, you are. You're keeping track with us, aren't you? Well. Let him go. All I want to do is get to Epiphany. You don't need to fight about this. All I want to do is go over here and do something. And first things first. Nondescript noon in the shadowy booth. Despite the anonymous worksuit, you note a fine tracery, something. I need eyes on a Jaquetta. Word is you can get... So what, you want me to go to the... You want me to put something in the... I was trying to speed read this, it didn't work out. Need eyes on a Jaquetta in the Naraka system. Word is you're quiet and can get jobs done. I can't afford being caught there, even in orbit. Got a bit of a record. I'll provide the spy set package. Make sure no patrols are on your tail when you deploy it in orbit. So we want me to be stealthy in orbit of Nachiketa. 39,000? I'll say no to that, thank you very much. Anything in here? Not particularly. Anything in here, actually? I doubt it. New. Cool. Anyway, com directory, Tal Prax, is technology, marine raid. Boop. Lost 3 Marines. Oh no, the Ludic Path hate me. Shocking. Especially now that's going slow as new and important units, I feel that toggle should be confused. Yeah. I think so. Now that you can go slow is actually relevant inside a system, there definitely should be a way of going slow on a toggle while still keeping your transponder, etc. on. Right, hang on. Any developments on the pirate situation? No. Mercantile Convoy, Magic, Roller. New slide goes to the caps lock. Probably, but holding key down isn't the same as caps lock, I'm afraid. I wish the mid-combat shift function was a toggle. You can change which is the default behavior for it, I suppose. That's the closest you can get to the toggle. You go to the settings, you can change the default behavior. Invert the behavior strafe and turn to cursor button. But yeah, it's not a toggle. What, buddy? Really? It's my jack. Alright. I can't get there in 17 days. There's no way I can get there in 17 days. What? I can't get there in 17 days, unfortunately. Let's keep it pooping here. There. Transponder on because you care about this stuff. How long left? Currently assembling. 13 days until arrival. I'll try, but it's not likely because of the range. On a channel. Captain, it's good to see you return. Finally, bring her by the shuttle, she says, directly to this docking port. A chime signals the receipt of navigation instructions and docking instructions. I'll meet you there. Comms line shuts off. You step off the shuttle. Thrusters clicking as they cool, followed by Scylla Carouse. The scientist has been very quiet on the brief shuttle ride, which has returned her to the Glacier Academy station after her time in hiding. As promised, Provost Baird is waiting with a small group of masked guards and senior advisors. Academician Sebastian waves as your gaze drifts over him. It's so good to have you back with us, Scylla, says Baird. Pretend you didn't see or wave back to Sebastian. Just wave back to Sebastian. Sebastian smiles widely as you wave back. Baird is intent on Carouse and makes no acknowledgement. It's like quite, like very heavy moment. It's like just two people still waving at each other. Hey, cooey. Carouse nods to acknowledge the words, though it occupies herself with examining the reception lounge. It hasn't changed much, she says. Something in this doesn't please the provost, you think? Well, says Baird, I believe you'll find that quite a lot has changed. Academician Alvis Sebastian, please come forward, thank you. I understand that you knew Scylla back. At his vigorous nod, she says, yes, of course. Sebastian is best wife. Sebastian is best wife. Sebastian begins to unwelcome Carouse, shaking her hand and asking about her trip. Carouse raises an eyebrow at the question and Baird interrupts. There will be time for that later, Alvis. Please show the newly reinstated academician Carouse to her quarters and show her the new laboratory. Baird pauses, seeming to examine Carouse for a moment, but Scylla simply nods in acknowledgement without meeting her eye. Scylla, I hope you can thrive here. Again. Please go with Alvis and keep an open mind, Baird says. With a sigh, Baird turns from them to you. Captain, thank you for finding her and bringing her home. The provost watches the two leave the receiving lounge. Starting to chat, a smile showing itself in Carouse finally. Scylla, we can begin it all again. Baird holds up a hand to indicate an adjoining transport pod. Let us remove to a more suitable setting for the rest of the discussion. Baird seems to study the passing conduits and vistas visible through the pod's bay's door. The pod's bay windows. Wow. Pod's bay windows. Lost in thought. Silence grows, and you find that this may be an opportunity to ask something of the provost without interrupting one of her lectures. She doesn't like you, does she? Baird looks at you for a long moment. You think you see something new, something almost like emotional pain. Zilla never appreciated the gifts the Academy offered her. It's how she was raised, perhaps. Her insubordination was indulged, became habitual, but with time, when she sees what we accomplish, maybe her higher sense of rationality will win out. I know she's capable of it. Baird turns, staring forward, and sets her jaw. I don't think the Persian League will be happy to lose Karus. Some among their ranks, yes, a hint of a smile forms on Baird's face, but others can see that this is the best way forward. The League can't pull the best and brightest from the entire sector. The Galatia Academy can. They don't have the theoretical research and experimentation infrastructure we do. It's all practical matters with their fleet armamentarium, weapons, warships, heavy industry, and doling out contracts to Gen's allies. Furthermore, sub-factions within the League cannot call an open vote on a matter so delicate as this. You merely resolve their political questions by other means. Provost nods slowly at you, acknowledging your role. Through the silence isn't missing R there. Through the silence, you can almost hear Baird thinking. The transport pod hisses to a halt, and you feel the subtle shift of agrav fields. You step off and note that this seems to be a back entrance which allows Baird to avoid the waiting room full of important people unused to being told to wait. You follow Provost Baird into her office, and the doors close with a noticeable absence of sound. She motions you to a seat in front of her desk as she checks an incoming signal. She seems to be settling in, Baird says, tapping at her desk console. Image projects onto the space above her desk. A surveillance feed of a gleaming new physics laboratory, Silicarus, is being introduced. Full stop. Well, is there a full stop? There is a full stop there. Silicarus is being introduced by Sebastian to various academicians, judging by their formal dress, and technicians in various states of protective garb. They look young and eager to begin work. Are you giving those little typos? No. They'll turn up soon enough, trust me. She motions at the image. We'll rebuild what we can from Karus's independent work and what she can recall, but without the Calicor archive, it would be inconvenient to recapture certain datasets. Baird looks up at the proverbial sky. I expect that the Hegemony Ministry of Technology Standards has installed very particular forms of surveillance in place around the Galatia system to avoid being caught flat-footed by another little accident. We dare not interfere directly, lest we give them another excuse to meddle. Acquire the Calicor archive, Captain, Baird says, and quickly turns away, dismissing you. It would be premature to speak too much about what I'm building toward, but a magnificent breakthrough is growing closer. You feel the doors open soundlessly behind you, the mirror-masked guard's presence like a slight rise in ambient static electricity. It's time to go. Sorry. I can't even, turn away from the mic now because the mic is literally on my mouth. Yeah, I actually have to remember to mute now. Com directory, Sebastian. What up, wife? Artifact, thank you. Money. Any jobs? VIP transport to where? Chickamostok? Cool, that's on the way. Object receival. Archibald's. Why is everything over there? Archibald Star System, that's next to the house. Purchase drones from pilots. Lost Astropolis in the Maya, so this is the wrong direction. But it could work out. Money is money is money, and it hasn't got a time limit, so. Right. Let's see if we can make this. I'm going to try to rush back as fast as possible. I have no idea if this is going to work. Ah! Chickamostok, right, Chickamostok. Why? 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 Subcomms request. Bluff the part, you're saying you're working for the Warlord Kanta. Stop. God, I hope this... This isn't party, this is all plot related. Right, sup Kanta. The pirate reels at this notion as if struck by a hellbore shell. You use the moment to calmly explain how you are transporting one... Yeah, we've done this one before. It's just amusing. Cool. Where are we going? Chickamaustock? Chickamaustock is where? There. So we are gonna go here, quick. Being chased by a fleet with a bloody paragon in it, so... No BNK? What's BNK? Bonk. No bonks. Lucky bonks. Cool. Drop them off. Cool. So got money. Cool. Repair ships. Cool. Drop stuff off. Give me some supplies, please. Give me 100 supplies. Cool. Right. I can't take a Paragon on at the moment. I would love to get a Paragon, but I can't get one right now. Besides, I'm trying to rush back still. 5 days, and that thing is currently 22 days at base burn level. I mean, if I want to go here now, at full burn, even at full speed, it's going to take me 9 days to get there, so... And there's just a station to hold off. And I've got to go through all of these storms first. We'll do what we can. Yeah, I know. Go! Go! It's... Raid failed! Haha! Come on, go away. Bloody storm in that corner right when I was turning the corner. Yeah, I thought so. Their raid failed. My station actually held them off. Repair my ships up, thank you very much. Drop stuff off. Not much to drop off, but less. Give me 1,000 supplies. 1,000 fuel. That's still a lot of money. God damn. How are we doing here? How much money have I got? I got 744,000. I'm going to lose 125 to that at the end of the month. Like, part of me is, do I just bite the bullet now and go colonize go colonize this one? Upgrade the spaceport as well. Yeah, there's also that, true. Because if I do that and if I upgrade to the megaport, that's going to give me... That's a plus 80 rather than a plus 50, so it's going to take that over 100 at that point. Yeah, it's probably not going to... until I get rid of that pirate station, I suppose. So it's 300,000 for that. It's basically... Okay, poll time. Very brief poll time. Is it new colony or upgrade spaceport? Oh, both eventually, yes, but which one first? Put it that way. Oh my god! I just saw the on the Discord the spectrum of the mic. Jesus, yeah, my mic is that mic is so dead. That is a very dead mic. Oh, okay. Oh, for God's sake. I haven't actually looked at the results yet. It's still... Yes, it is. If it's a draw, it's a new colony, by the way. Just putting it in. If we end up in a draw, it's going for a new colony. Well... Yeah, I know. It's the meme of this channel. It's like if I ever do a poll, it's always going to be a bloody draw. Which is why I instituted the whole thing. If it's a draw, I'm just going to do what I want to do. Yeah, that's my thing. It's going to be cheaper to set up than 300,000 is going to cost for the spaceport, and oh, done. New colony wins. In which case, cargo capacity. You know what? Max out crew. We'll max out our crew. Bam, 43,000. There. Travel to again L5. Oh, son of a... Get back here. Come on. Oh, you're fighting my station, are you? You're fighting my station. Screw you. What have we actually got? You, to me, obviously. Hey, what? Because the station's, they're fleeing the station, but it's not cool. Screw you. Moving in to engage. What are we coming with? You and you, and you and you. We try this out for at long last. Okay. Let's see how this one. Thank you. Appreciate that. Space, avoid the Benny Hill sounds. No more scream? It's a scream now? There are different screams. Buffalo over there. Yeah. Who's doing what right now? You engage that, thank you very much. You don't have to worry about that, you engage up here. Don't stop dealing with the bloody... On. The champion. The champion. Remind me. The champion. I've got to outfit the champion. I'm carrying this thing around and I haven't outfitted it yet. Bloody Shrike. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Down. That's only relevant if it's relevant at the time. Don't remind me now. Oh, son of a... Tunnel vision super hard there. I tunnel vision really hard there. I want something different than the graviton beams. The graviton beams are nice. I either need something different for the graviton beams or something different for the forward slots. Don't worry. Don't you support me. Everything needs to be better kinetically, but they do less damage in the roll. Like the reason I like the HVDs is because they're high alpha. They do pretty okay damage. Along and by themselves. Good, thank you. Assuming you killed the wolf. Good. Phase lances. I could lower the range in this thing tremendously. I mean... Hey Kiwi Clone, it has been an age. How are you doing? Wolf, you're kind of in the way there, buddy. Going through the breast. Oh no! No mini map. I've not got combat radar installed. That is probably something I should add in. Pursue, second in command, deal with this please, I cannot be bothered. Ship recovery, don't care. Right, level up. Level up? No, I just story point, okay. Some stuff off. Now, this thing, right? Who are we going to call you? What are we going to call you? Champion, yes, thank you. Appreciate that. Let's get you a name, champion. Let's get you a name. Name is going to be... Pick a random user. The rook was still taken. Right, okay. So I guess it's called, I guess Rook is now called the O-Rook now. So the Rook isn't here to complain. So, screw it. What is the go-to fit for this anyway? Like, I would love to do that. Can I do that? Huh. That's a bit of a mess, but that is technically feasible. Okay, let's do this a little bit. Hang on. I mean, I do have. Do not have any extra tachyon lenses, really? Really, don't have any tachyon lenses. I guess I don't have any tachyon lenses. That's criminal. I guess the hill will do, but hill will do for a bit. Needler's there and there. We do have HVDs. That said, okay, hang on. Right, I need some point defense. Point defense. There. I only have one anti. If I had two antimatter blasters, I would so just put antimatter blasters there and there. But no. Okay. Frontal slots. What? Burst PD down there just to shenanigans it up. What else would we actually want on this? Is that a front shield? Or is that is a front shield? Okay. Or 25 caps as well. Tactile lasers is probably a nice is not a bad call, to be honest. Tactile lasers is something that is not a bad call. A little bit of generalized poking. A little bit of generalized poking will help out in the long run. Add something else because we're probably going to build in the bigger things we can do here. Like that's got a capacity of what? It's got a capacity of 20 missiles, so extra missiles not really required for this. Heavy armor. This is pretty well armored as it is, but tickle beam. Tickle beam is nice. I like tickle beam. High-res sensors. Don't need that at all. Advanced optics. It would actually work out interestingly for the hill. Give it a run. See, that's not a bad call actually. Give it a run. Give it a run here. We have 12 points to play around with, plus like 27 if I want to add a couple of things there. Let's have a quick do that real quick. Right. Actually, what is the current loadout? Before I get too busy. Weapon groups. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. So run simulation. Give me what? Yeah. Right. Absolutely. Like. I was watching. Who was watching? I was watching Lorem the Dragon play some Starsector, and she doesn't have like light show installed. And I was like, "What is that massive green beam? Is that blue beam? Oh, that's the original Graviton look." I am thinking like some kind of front-facing PD though. Yeah. Because if I'm going to go for something as long range as this, I need the longer range of the HVDs. If I'm gonna be sitting, if I'm gonna be face tanking something, that's just got a range of. The alternative is doing that, and then putting like plasma cannon in the middle. Although, Alright, let's have a quick gander at this loadout then. This also means I've got like we have a bit better maxing, bit better mix range. And again, same situation. HVD maulers are like, if you want HVD maulers, they are just pretty much matched for each other. Is that trailer moments or is that vanilla? Because that definitely looks way cooler than before. Like, that is cooler. Is that trailer moments or is that vanilla? Let's get out of range of those lags. Cool, I'm happy with that. That works to a certain degree. The trade-off is basically replacing those with HVDs and giving that like a what I want is a tachyon lance, right? That's the thing. HVD tachyon lance is the dream, I think. With support, it would help a lot. I was face checking the attacks there because of the double Mark 9s. The double Mark 9s were eating through my shield, and Mark 9s don't do much against frontal armor anyway. So I was deciding to I was tanking them on the armor. When it turned to the side, it couldn't point the Mark 9s at me anymore, so it was worth putting the shields up to deal with the lags. If I had a tachyon lance, this would be so much easier. I thought I had a tachyon lance. I thought I had several tachyon lances. What the hell? I guess I don't. I guess that is not the case. What's the alternative here? Like, hammer barrage? This is what? This is 8,000 damage potentially. This is 6,000 damage. All space games need more free space to beams piercing through the whole ship effects. These are all my weapons. I united all my weapons into one place. Hang on, let's quickly just pull back everything because I want to see if I add anything else to this. I will put those back on. Don't worry about it. Takes it to 0.6, which isn't a bad call. Makes the shields way more efficient. The heavy armor gives me a lot more armor. Blows my ability quite a bit. The high scatter amplifier. No. No. That's not something you hard built in. Like, that's hard built in. That's easy to hard build in. I've got some speed 8 anyway. We'll do the hard shields and the heavy armor. I guess that's probably the most efficient usage of the points. Because we get hard shields, heavy armor, and the hardened shields is the most efficient use. Probably the best efficient. Fill those in. About 4 points left. 2 points left. Which would give me a bunch. Which would give me like a bunch of efficient shields, some really good armor. Yeah, I'm liking this. Build those 2 in. Give us the ITU back. Because, you know, range. If I got space, I'll put the auxiliary thrusters in, but I don't think we have the space for this. So max that out there. 10 points left over. With some capacity. Yeah, it's 20 OP on a cruiser. It's still a considerable amount of OP. Right. So you go up to the top. What about you? Because now what do you now what do I do about you? That lowers range to 600 for the phase lens. Like, generally, I think the graviton beams here work. I was just not impressed with everything else here. You could put like a pair of heavy needlers, but that would be really heavy on the flux. I mean, if I lower that down a bit, so I need 15 for that. So I need one. Not that bad in the flux, actually. So if I do that for that, what do we do for this? There's no long-range medium laser. I can go full support with you. I'll go full support. You know, how much does that require? 200 flux EMP. That would give me to 960 plus the shield. Take me to about 1,010, 1,100. It's still a bit high. Ion pulsar for the burst. I've only got the one though, and asymmetry is annoying. It ain't shabby. I mean, I don't. Ooh. If I lower this down a bit, so I need what? I need 12. I've got 6. I need 6 more to spare. Yeah, that's way too low. That's way too low. I don't like this. At that point, you might as well do this. At that point, you might as well go back to the HVDs. Then you have then you're matching range again. We'll swap back to the gravitons. Fine, let's be heretical. A little bit heretical there. We have a HVD and a Molar. Not decided that's good yet. I'm running low on story points, that's why. I've only got 2 story points left. Right. Regardless, we're going to colonize now. Right, we got everything we need to colonize. We've got loads of people. We gotta dump off a bunch of stuff in the colony here. Whoop. Right, let's go colonize before I forget. Doink. Hang on. What are you? Engaging cruiser station. Hell no, you're not. Hell no, you're not. Right. Let's try out. I haven't decided if I want you there, but you're there nonetheless. Got popped. Oh, Reaper hits. Reaper's hit. Pop. Pop you up. Oh no, buddy. A thumper? Really? Okay. Anything left? You. Yeah. Really? You guys are really optimistic with those bombs, aren't you? Nope, good. Right, grab a lot of that. Thank you. Grabbing cores, you say. God's sake. Pair, colony. Drop. Only got some gamma cores here. This is worth just to lower the upkeep costs. Oh my god. How? Boop. Take him out of the action. Are they? Are we trapping them behind? Oh, they're fleeing. Okay. And faster ships. You are there. Get that done. You are fastest as well. You're fast as well, ish. Technically you're burn drive, but taking the carrier as well. Yeah, part of the whole thing is basically me building a heavy industry on the other place just so we can start getting the patrol HQ up and running. Like that's the whole like dream. That the other place is going to have heavy industry refining. Once I get a gas giant, it'll probably have fuel production as well. They've got a synchrotron core to spare. Please, Shrike, come on. I can't. You. Come on. Overloaded. Reaper away. I don't think you're actually aggressive enough. I don't think you are. I might have to steal your tachyon lance away from you. My god, that Shrike is still there. Come on, Shrike. Anything left? You won. It's done. Recovery? Sure. Nope. Yay, level up. Good. Field repairs. Absolutely field repairs. Every 2 months removes a demod. And ships repair faster anyway, and you get some repair done for free no matter what. Good. Right. What I wish there was is the ability to hire what's the word I'm looking for? Hire bounty hunters. Mercenaries, that's the one, yeah. Mercenaries, that's the word I'm looking for. Pursuing. Second in command, deal with it. Wiped out most of them, that's fine. Ship recovery? No. You're up. Oh my god. Join the battle. Second in command, do it. Right, wipe them out. Recovery. Oh, good. Thank you. Are we all done yet? Bounty hunter, scavenger, derelict ships. There's a lot of stuff I could just salvage here as well. Nearby hostile fleet cares? Really? A nearby hostile fleet is tracking my movements. You're all going to die. Here, bounty hunter, bounty hunter. I want to con as free end today, come on. Next mod. So many people, like the vanilla game adds loads. But, like, it's next mod. Like, most of the stuff you see is next mod. A bloat flight. No. I'm gonna call you. We got Nemo. Panera, Erlin, Caprica. I can't even pronounce that one. Yuma. Anisal, Aries, Tur, Equation. Banshesh. It's a run. No, I have not yet, Sensible. Gonna be what? This is basically my heavy industry planet. That's gonna go AI core there. Nope. I can't assign anything there yet. Stop that. That's so expensive. It's Potato. Hello, it's Potato. I think it's going to be heavy industry. Thing is, heavy industry requires stuff that refining provides. It's the flip, right? It's the refining would give me more like ores and stuff, whereas heavy industry would actually would require the stuff that mining provides. I think eventually we're going to have mining, refining, imaging, and fuel production here. All of them eventually. Once I have a boss name as well. This refining for it's a whole slew. The refining first, but heavy industry lets me build. It's a huge mess of things. Yeah, fine. Refinery it is. It's also lets me build a bit more of a thing. Total incentive cost is 1,500 per month. 15,000 per month. Eesh. Well, 15 days. Let's get that built first, shall we? Not enough crew? Yeah. Let's get some recrew here. Hey. Drop that stuff off. Pick up some of the extra crew I had left over. Aha. Oh, give me that back, thank you. I have a good mining planet. This is a ridiculously good mining planet. My stability is now 8. Why was my stability 10 before? What did I lose? They have the bloody... No, we still have the Cormulate. What did I... It was 10 before. What have I lost? Pirate activities loaded by 1, but it was at 10 with pirate activities, so I've lost 2 from somewhere. I didn't forget to use the cores. I used the cores to do everything I could. Well, founding a colony? Lowers a bonus? What? That is a kite. Anything nearby? Missions? I guess my fuel is enough for me to go down and do this mess over here. Massive journey. I should be under my I'm still at my management cap. We know where we still don't know where their pirate base is, though. Their pirate base is unknown. And it could be that one, but I'm not sure if it is. You just don't know where the base is, unfortunately. I just went straight past the side again. I had a cover being under cap. Okay, being under cap is a bonus point. Cool. Cool. How long left? 6 days. I'm gonna find this bloody pirate, though. Come on. You turn me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Come on. Come on. Get built. 1 day left. Jesus, come on. Right, good. Manage the colony. Colony there. Install item. Nope, sorry, install the AI core. Good. Growth is still at -1. Why is growth still at -1? Hazard rating. It's not that high. Fine, take hazard pay. It's gonna really cut into my stuff. Yeah, it's gonna cut into my money though. Yeesh. Look at that loss of profit. Oh god. Right, anyway, what time is it? 10 minutes left. What are we gonna do in 10 minutes? In 10 minutes, what are we gonna do? Archibald Star? Archibald Star. Madoon, really? You make more mining here? No, I don't need more mining. You don't get multiple. You don't get bonuses for doing multiple stuff like that. Unless they've changed it, you don't get bonuses for multiples. Yeah. Yeah, you get like returning. You get what's the word? Lower. Diminishing returns. That's the word. The pair of words. Diminishing returns. Distress call in Archibald Star. Really? I don't believe you. How are we coming along? Okay, right. New system jump point. Where's the thing? Where's the mission? Gas giant. Okay, fine. That solves my problem. Gas giant, Kazalur, Armin. Kazalur is the gas giant here, so Kazalur it is. Remember, the Beta Armin's a different star system entirely, even though it looks like it's part of this one. How many parts? 3. Okay. Build a gas giant here? Sensor contact there, sensor contacts here. Sensor contact there. My supply cache. Drink. Very minor. And something was down here somewhere. There you go. Yeah, guess get an extra crew. Uncommon Epsilon do more system. Well, it's right next door anyway. Right next door anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. You can sell the fusion lamp to the core for increased volatile demand. Really? Interesting. That's kind of cool, actually. I mean, it makes total sense, but that is cool. What planets require a gas? Hang on. No. E2 system inhabited. There aren't any colonized gas giants. Umbra. Oh yes, Umbra would. Yeah, Umbra would. Ilm, I guess. It's cold. Dawn. Pirate places will do. Hang on, who's this? Razevelg is extreme cold. Razevelg would benefit from it. Also has abundant volatiles. Nomios is cold. Agrius is cold. Orthus is cold. Yeah, maybe. Darkness is... Atmosphere, that's darkness. Trace volatiles. Cold. Canny is poor light. Olmar. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Regardless. So what are we looking for? Cache orbiting a jump point. Well, there's only one jump point in Epsilon Dumor, so... Orbiting a jump point, is it? Oh, for the love of Pete. Oh, for God's sake. I misread that, didn't I? Well, last time you faced off against a fleet this big, it didn't go well. You know what? I was going to say we'll do it next time, but screw it, we'll do it now. I'll do one try at this now, and then we'll see how it goes. Oop. Request. Oh yeah, I can talk to them, can't I? No, we've done this before. We're fighting. Cool. We are fighting. You stick with moi. It's the same. It's the same guy, possibly. Yeah. And I just want to do ECM ratings on their side, unfortunately. No, I didn't change the center part of the weapon. No one reminded me. Well, the gas giant mode I want to keep for myself, if it's all possible. It's far more useful for me. Kill it. Really, my dude? Good. Pop him. On, push, push, push. Keep an eye on where what is where. What the hell? Ah! Hurricane launchers. Okay. Why can't I deploy more now? Why can't I deploy them originally? Whatever. Join the fun. Mora, what the hell? What the actual hell, Mora? Jesus. I said fighter strike, not you yourself going over there to kill them. Jesus, what the hell's wrong with you? Oh, for God's sake, never mind. Out of my way! Piranha bombers! Like, I feel I need to get into this again and just sit behind something and kill the Atlas. Because the Tempest by itself managed to solo an Atlas last time. Just by getting behind the damn thing. People were waiting for me to get annoyed at the AI. It's begun now. Again, they just cower. They see a massive fleet and they just completely cower and bottle together, which completely nullifies most of their weapons. They get in each other's way. It's like... It's just... Look, Tempest, if you just sit in this thing's face, if you just sit in its face, you do this to it. But no. They just don't do that. They just don't do that. It's aggravating. Also that the fighters follow you as well. That makes sense. The fighters go for whatever you're in at the time. I've got the ECM edge? Only now then, because I didn't have that before. I'm getting my ass handed to me, Doom Lover. Oh my god, I've at least got no forward-facing weapons. Kill it by Needler. That's 2 carriers down at least. They've got a glass jaw. These things have got a bloody glass jaw. If I just have to do is hit them in it. Like, they go down so quickly if all they do is focus fire. Let's see if helping actually just does anything. Oh good, you've got longbows as well. Everyone's got bloody longbows. Everyone's got bloody longbows. No, I don't want to be on the side of that because you got a kinetic side to you. I don't like it. You got a kinetic side to you, and I don't like that. And I wish I could cancel this order. I wish I could cancel this order. Like, that Atlas is fleeing now. That Atlas is no longer my concern, but I cannot cancel that order. So orders are given to enemies, not to allies. It's like, nope, I'd like to cancel the order, please. Like, nope, you can't do that because you can't select them. Like, but clearly I know where he is. Come on, there you go. Pop him. My god, you focus the target and it dies. Shocking. How is that possible? What strategies have you combined? You just shoot the enemy. It's literally the cyber demon. You shoot it until it dies. They also got a lot of carriers. I mean, their amount of carriers is ridiculously high. I definitely don't begrudge them. No. Eliminate orders. Don't care about that. Why are you firing missiles over there? I don't care about this. You are priority eliminating you. You should not be firing any missiles at anyone else. On. What's left now? Fine, you can leave. I'll let you go. Eliminate order from you. Go, kill it. Wolfens? Yeah, Wolfens leaves too. Good point. As does the Sunder, but frankly, need to kill the targets first. Ah, God's sake. Leave now as well. We won yet? We have won. Okay. Claim victory. We lost so many ships because they just don't shoot the glass cannons. All you need to do is shoot the glass cannons. That's all you need to do is shoot the glass cannons, and shockingly you win. Like, it genuinely baffles the mind. Take everything. I'm not going to fight this again. Kill what you can. Oh my god, the second in command killed everyone. The second in command managed to kill everything. Good heavens. 1, 2, 3, 4. I care about you, really? I'm sorry, Beric, I'm not sure I do. It's no long-term damage, that's probably doing... It's like, that's damage to hell and back again. That's got literally everything wrong with it. Yeah, doctrine doesn't affect the player fleet. Like, people have been telling me this since 9.1. It does not do it. Yeah, we got Demo. I'm grabbing them anyway. But people have persisted in telling me since, like, beginning of 9.1 that this makes a difference to your fleet. It doesn't make a difference to the fleet of the fight that you're currently in. It doesn't. It does not. I don't care what you think you know, it doesn't make an effect. I leveled up from that fight, because that fight was massive. That fight literally took me from 12 to 13. Don't ask me. Every single time I do this, people are like, check your faction doctrine. Like, that does not affect your fleet. That does not affect the fleet of anything you see in combat. That only affects the fleets that you don't see. The fights that you don't see. Like, I'm gonna get people commenting on this video afterwards, on this stream afterwards, like saying, no, does not affect it. It just doesn't. I wish it did. I wish there was a magic button that did it, but it does not. I know what it says. I know what it says. It doesn't, though. I know what it says. It does not, though. Or it does for everyone else except for me, because it has never done it for me. What am I putting these points on? The hard flux dissipation with Sue's octopus is helpful. That is very helpful. I don't know what to pick. I want to pick something because I need to end the stream, but I'll pick next time. I'll think about it over the weekend. How badly damaged are you? Surprisingly not that much. Surprisingly not that much. Right, start mothballing a bunch of stuff. You need to get mothballed. You need to get mothballed. You need to get mothballed. Actually, you don't stay online for the time being. We have enough supplies. Good. We have what we needed. We got what we came for. Yes, we did. Let's go back home. Lick our wounds. My God. Let's get back to base. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use it, to be honest. It's just there. Because it is like, it's a massive glass cannon. It's a huge glass cannon. I am going to strip the Tachyon lance off the Sunder, though. I think I can make better use of it. Not sure what might replace it with the hill. Slow down, please. I'll make a move, Jesus. And we are... Ooh, I'm gonna get it right. Okay, without checking, which is the right one? Which is the right one? I'm gonna say this one. Nope, wrong. Oh, so wrong. Ridiculously wrong, okay. Never mind me. Not just wrong, extremely wrong. And I'm gonna have to basically grab a bunch of supplies and a bunch of... Yep. Right, how are we doing? Ah! Drop! Alright folks, I'm gonna carry on next time because it's one more turn syndrome, this is what this is. It's one more day syndrome, and it's getting late. So I'll see if I can... I'll be back tomorrow with Outer Wilds, and I'll see if I can get new mics sorted out as soon as possible.